This crowd of 400 plus has gathered at Encore Boston, not to gamble, but to attend a book club, Lisa's Book Club.
It's just a place for us to get together, talk about something that we're interested in, and meet new people.
Lisa is Lisa Donovan, co-host of Kiss 108's Billy and Lisa in the Morning. Her new book club invites listeners to read a local author's book and come together to discuss it.
We have food, we have drinks, and we just want people to have a great conversation and be able to help support the local literary community.
The idea sparked after Lisa's attempt to meet a friend at the new Beacon Hill Books and Cafe.
There was a line around the block, and I thought it was like a sneaker launch or something, you know what I mean? And I stopped one of the girls in line, and she said, "Oh no, this is for the Beacon Hill Bookshop. We saw it on TikTok." I was like, "You saw it on TikTok?" But then I started thinking to myself, "Oh, this is really interesting. I think people are getting back into reading."
Yes, indeed, says Beacon Hill Books and Cafe owner Melissa Fetter.
We opened in October, and I'm proud to say that we have sold over 65,000 books during that time. So think about that's a lot of books.
With its mascot, Paige the Squirrel, and nearly 60,000 Instagram followers, this bookshop, housed in a 5-story brownstone on Boston's famed Charles Street on Beacon Hill, has become quite the hotspot.
We have just had great success with a concept, which is essentially to put a beautifully curated collection of books in a beautiful envelope.
It's the first bookstore to open in the neighborhood in roughly 30 years.
In a world that's kind of dominated by the Amazons of the world, having a local bookshop is important and gratifying.
Every inch of space thoughtfully designed, with each nook and cranny full.
It's adorable. It's like a little house filled with books, so it's really cool.
The store's success in part is due to the curation of books, says Fetter.
We are particularly proud of the fact that whatever the genre, you will see the diversity of authors, the diversity of their lived experiences.
The shop also includes a kids' floor and a bustling cafe. A pandemic passion project has gone brick and mortar in Boston.
We offer all sorts of ingredients you might find in the chef's house, or the cheeses from local farms. In the summer, we're picking up from 35 different farms. We bring that here to the neighborhood to serve, and that creates our menu.
Chef Brian Poe launched the Crane River Cheese Club out of his Danvers home in 2020, delivering locally sourced foods to friends and neighbors after his restaurant, the Tip Tap Room, temporarily shut down during the pandemic.
When we go back to pre-COVID living, do you think you'll continue on with this concept?
I think I'll be thrilled to get back into my restaurant, but I think there's a need for higher quality grocery. As we came back and got the restaurants open, the opportunity next door was here.
Poe didn't have to look far. In August 2022, he opened a specialty grocery store one door down from his Beacon Hill restaurant with his partner, Nick Giannotti.
You walk in like an old school butcher shop, or we could get a fresh cut filet or a ribeye. And I could take you if you don't know how or what to cook with it. I have different spice rubs that we can do with it, butters, veal stocks, things that we use in cooking with at our restaurant next door.
The shop also offers an array of eclectic wild game.
Venison, yak, elk, ostrich, emu, you name it, we can get that. Camel, we have all those things available here for you to cook and experiment and try.
The shelves are stocked with local produce, oils and vinegars, and condiments, some of which are used on the sandwiches and salads made to order.
This is Auntie M's mustard. They're neighbors of mine, but it's a delicious mustard. It's served on the prosciutto sandwich that we have there.
Poe sees this shop as one more way he can connect with people through food and get them quality ingredients they've grown to love.
Now this connects the dots so that we're like even further now. We've made friendships, and when people send pictures of the food they cook. They were doing that during the pandemic, and now they're even doing it more so because they've gotten really good at cooking these things. And so that to me is like so fulfilling. Our gratitude for this neighborhood is beyond belief, so we're happy to be here.
So much there, but Brian says if you don't see something you want, just ask. They can usually source specialty ingredients or goods within a day or two.
All right, and back to Beacon Hill Bookstore. They also offer Sunday afternoon teas every Sunday from 12 to 5, and it's very popular. The owner, Melissa Fetter, says it sells out as soon as it hits Open Table, and it usually hits Open Table a month or two out. So if you're interested, make sure you're watching it regularly.
Who doesn't love a good tea?
Yes.
Still ahead, Boston in bricks.